Coach, help, I'm missing wide open shots and layups. If you're having problems missing wide open shots or layups, this video is going to give you an actually really simple solution that's going to help you fix it in minutes. Coach Jesse Muench with Get Handles Basketball, where we train harder and smarter so you can play like the pros. If that's something you're looking to do, make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you can catch the newest videos. And if there's any other part of your game you're looking to improve, make sure you check out my channel. I've got hundreds of videos on pretty much anything you can imagine, but if I don't got a video on it, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll try to get you a video ASAP. So let's uncover the big problem with missing wide open shots and layups. And leave me a comment, say this is a problem if you're having problems with this in games. Here's what the big issue for a lot of players is. It's not anything with their mechanics. It's not anything to do with their footwork. I mean, maybe some of those things are coming into the mix, but you know where it's all starting? In your head. Here's the big problem with why players miss a lot of these wide open shots and layups. It's because of one of two things. They either mentally relax and say, oh, it's a wide open shot and I can't miss it. But two, and I think this is the case for most players, you're probably worried about missing the shot, so guess what you do? You miss the shot. Part of the problem is you're probably worried about what is everyone going to say if I miss the shot, right? Your coach is going to be mad at you. Your teammates are going to be mad at you. The crowd's going to groan like, oh, he missed the shot, right? That's going to kind of weigh on you mentally, knowing that that's a possible consequence. So you have to get that out of your head, because when that's what's in your head, you're focusing on that. You're focusing on everything out here, and you're not focused on making the shot, making sure your mechanics are right with your footwork, or that you're extending for that layup, or that you're really locking in on the rim to make the shot. So throughout this video, I'm going to give you tips to fix that mental block, what you should be focusing on to make more of those shots. And at the very end, I'm also going to give you some more tips specific for layups to make them more in games, whether wide open or contested, as well as for your shots in game situations. All right, so let's start with the little mental block and how to fix that. And then we'll talk more about specific like mechanical things you want to pay attention to with how you're executing your shots and layups to make sure you make more of them. So the big mental block again is all the consequences of missing the shot. First thing you need to do is whenever you get the opportunity to get the layup, to get the jump shot, whatever the case may be, keep your rhythm. The thing I see with a lot of players when they miss shots is they'll catch the ball and they'll realize like there's no one around them. And that just like freaks you out because it just doesn't happen in game situations very often where you get a wide open jump shot, right? So when you have that extra time, I'll see players, they'll sit there and they'll kind of think about it longer than they normally would. Where normally in a game, they would catch it in rhythm and go right into the shot. Same thing with the layup. They'll kind of like slow down because they're like, oh, it's an easy layup, I can't miss it. Or, okay, I don't want to miss it, so they're kind of either rushing it or not focusing on what they should be. And now the shot doesn't go in because they're too focused on that. So keep your rhythm going. On your jump shots, if you do a 1-2 step and that's what's comfortable for you, stick with that. If you're good with the hop, both feet landing at the same time, stick with that. With your layups, stick with your normal rhythm that you're normally used to with making your layups. That little rhythm cue will help you a lot with not focusing so much on what's going on outside the court and what's going to happen if you miss, and focus on just keeping your rhythm, staying with what you know, and keeping you consistent with making it. Okay, the second thing you want to focus on to block out all the other negative thoughts is what you're aiming for when you shoot. At the end of the video, I'm going to link you to 2 other videos. So there's going to be one for making shots in game, one for making sure you make your layups in games, both with and without defenders. And then I'm going to have one in-depth video on what you should aim for when you shoot and how to master that, and another one on what you should aim for on your bank shots and layups. What I would recommend though is really focusing on your jump shot. Where are you aiming for? Figure out what's comfortable for you. Typically me, I like to pick a tiny link on the rim where the net hooks up to the rim. I like to pick one of those and aim for them, usually in the middle of the rim. Again, the video I'm gonna have for you at the end is gonna go really in depth on that. If you can really just keep your mind focused on that link and your rhythm, you know, 1-2 for your 1-2 step or hop, getting that rhythm with the basketball, your body, all that, and keeping that in sync, and then keeping your mental energy focused and your eyes focused on the rim for your jump shots, That's gonna help you a ton. So now you're focusing on making shots, successful things, and then also on your layups, where are you aiming? Focusing on the certain spot on the backboard you like to hit to make those shots. If you focus on that, again, that'll block out a lot of those things that'll keep you from making shots. And then the final thing I would recommend you focus on, and this is big, we said we don't want to focus on missing the shots and the consequences and what people are going to think. Let's focus instead on the other side. Let's think, okay, this shot's nothing but net. It's going in when you shoot your jump shot. Layups, oh, this layup's going in. I'm gonna get this layup strong. I'm gonna get a nice, clean, strong layup, right? Not just like I'm gonna put it up and kind of get it to go in. Like, think to yourself, I'm going in and I'm gonna go strong for that layup, right? Coming out with a little bit of aggression, a little bit of intensity, and thinking about that successful moment of the shot going in, and then that moment after, the crowd going wild, right? Shot went in, everyone cheers, everyone's glad that you got the basketball, everyone's glad that you shot, right? Thinking about that side of things will help you a lot. So the three big things: rhythm, 2, focus on what you're aiming on, and 3, focus on the success and thinking about what's gonna happen after you make the shot. That'll eliminate you missing those wide open layups and jump shots. Click here to check out the video on how to shoot better in games. This one's to make better layups in games. This is on what you should aim for on the rim when you shoot shots, and this is for what you should aim for on the backboard when you're shooting layups. I would highly recommend you watch all those videos. If this video helped you all, leave me a comment, let me know, hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell icon so you can catch the newest videos, and I'll see you in one of these videos that are popping up on the screen.